Hey, welcome back to the YouTube channel for cruisecasinomafia.com. We've been doing this for, I guess it'll be close to a year, probably in March. Lots of great content for people that are looking to either have more fun in the casino on their next cruise, or take it seriously and look to make this as an income stream. Yes, there are people that using the right money management and the right systems can actually generate an income through the casino. And that's what we're all about here. So this is the public side of our channel. We have a private side of the channel with a bunch of videos. And then at our website, where you can join to become a private member, we have what we call the Casino Vault, where we have a lot of PDFs and content that help you to figure out what should be going in your toolbox and how to turn a casino into a potential income stream. So we do videos on roulette, baccarat, and sometimes craps, and even less likely is blackjack. But most of the time it's going to be roulette or baccarat on this channel, even though I absolutely love craps and we should do more videos on craps. All right, so today's system is very straightforward. We're going to continue what we've been doing, and this is a system that several of our members use. This is not something that we created. So this is not a system that I am going to take any type of creator stamp on, but this is something that some of our older members, not that they're old, but been around forever, have been using for quite a while to make money. So what are the origins of this? I can't tell you, but I can tell you how it's played, and I can tell you that they love using this in the casino, as well as some of the roulette machines. These guys live in Vegas, so this is something they're doing on a regular basis. And they were willing to share it, and they told me I could share it with you. So that's what we're going to do on this video. So the number one thing you need to know is the ratio of the bets. You can see how I call this the boomerang, right? I call this a boomerang. So that's what we're going to call this, as the boomerang system. And you're placing, they're exactly the same, right? You're placing bets that are right on the number, single number bets, and then you're placing quads or corner bets. Okay? So you can stop the video and take a snapshot so you know how to place the bets. But the ratio is what's important. So here we decided to do $2 bets inside, and then a $10 bet on the double street, right? So as long as you keep this ratio, you can do anything you want, right? You can do $10 bets and a $50 bet here, right? Or whatever you choose to do, whatever you choose to do. There is no progression. I think the last system I think we had up was also a no progression system. So this is a system where you're basically looking to make your money and hit the road. Right? You're not going to sit there for hours and hours. You can play multiple sessions, but you're not going to be making any progressive bets. So let's go ahead and see how this thing plays out. Well, there you go. You're up $40 right away. You hit dead on a number, and of course that's what we want to do. So let's go ahead and rebet. And you know me, with anything like this, I hit anywhere near $100, I'm done for the session. So let's go ahead and continue and see what happens. And we did it again. So we're instantly at $80. We're going to rebet. We're not progressing on a win or a loss. And that's a total loss. So we're back down to 30. And that's going to happen because the whack numbers here obviously are the 1, 2, 3, the 34, 35, 36, and the 2 zeros. So let's go ahead and spin again. No problem. And that one we hit the double street. So you see what happens when you hit a double street, you make $10. And that's nothing wrong with that. Another double street, we're up to 50. And there you go. We're at $90. So basically, if this was me and we only had 3 spins or whatever it was, and I was up $90, I'd be done with this session. There's no doubt about it. But let's continue and just see how this thing plays out. There's our $100. If you were holding out for your $100, you just got it. So let's continue and just do a little more testing. And that was a minus 32. And you know what? I made a mistake there. So actually, no, I didn't make a mistake. It's covered by the corner bet. So when you hit the corner bet only like this, right, you are going to lose. That's a minus 32, right? Because you only hit the corner bet. So it's not a full loss. It's not a full loss, but it is a loss. So let's keep going. Bam! We're back to our session high at 108. So let's see if we can push the envelope just a little bit, just for demo purposes. And there we go again. That's a $32 loss because we hit only a corner. Okay, only a corner. So let's see if we can get a few back-to-back wins. There we go. New session high of 134. And that's a double corner. So take a look at that. So you hit the corner here and you hit the corner here. So instead of a $32 loss, you only had a $14 loss. The payouts on this bet selection are very interesting. They really are. And I can tell you the guys that use this regularly, they do a higher amount. So they're doing like a $50 bet here. Okay, which means these are $10 bets. And they're only looking for a couple of quick hits and they're absolutely done. So let's just do a little bit more and let's see how this thing plays out. All right, that's a $32 loser. We're still up 88. Okay, so sorry about that. That's a $32 loser. Let's rebet. And we're back down to 56. So you can see how this thing cycles. And there's a total loss, right? There's a total loss. So you understand why I like to look at this system and several of the roulette systems more as a hit and run. So we would have made in the 90s to $100. We made it over that, but I would have been gone at $100. So let's keep going. Let's see how this thing cycles. All right. So that is a $40 winner, and we're back up 46. So once again, let's see if we could cycle back up to that $100 range. And there we go. We're close enough. We're at 86. So we really haven't seen any dramatic drawdown, which is really what I look for. Because you guys know the way that I evaluate systems, and I don't care what game it is, I don't care what we're doing. I don't evaluate them based on how much you can make. I evaluate them based on the drawdown. And that's a lesson for anybody new that's in the trading field, if you're learning how to trade options or currency or stocks, or if you're here or if you're in the sports betting world. If anybody is showing you a quote-unquote methodology or system, don't pay attention to how much money they quote-unquote made. Pay attention to the drawdown, the volatility. Because if it has reasonable volatility, the wins are going to absolutely be there just because that's the way it works. The drawdown is the main focus of evaluating any system. So we're at $86. Let's do a little bit more. And make sure you guys understand, and there you go, we're back at 126. So we were almost never in any kind of trouble. I mean, we were really never down. But let's keep going anyway for a few more minutes, since this video is only 9 minutes long. And make sure you understand where you're putting. And there's a total loss, right? So you lost 50 on that one. Okay. So that's a total loss. And let's rebet. no progression. Bam, there you go, 134. So again, you can see that twice we were up to this higher than 120 level. And probably, let's see if we cycle back down or if we get any higher than this. And this is why you guys have to simulate, and you need to test these systems so that you understand what's your breaking point. What is your profit target? You know mine is around 100, but maybe 150 isn't the worst case scenario if you're willing to ride the wave. I don't know. That's strictly up to you. There's another $10 winner. And that's another dead-on hit. So we're at 184 now. 184. And there you go, $242. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you absolutely need to gauge this and do your own simulations to determine what your profit target should be. Now remember, we're playing with $2 units here and a $10 unit here. If you're playing online, you could be playing for a lot less than this. If you choose to have the right type of bankroll to play for more than this, and you have to have the right bankroll, obviously, and you can only determine that by doing the simulations, all right, and gauging what you believe you're going to need. Right now, obviously, during this tiny demo, we didn't need a lot of money at all. But please do not think that you can walk in and play at this level with $200-300, because you will have a session where you have back-to-back, more back-to-back total losses. So definitely simulate and figure out what your risk to reward ratio is. And there you go. You're at $252. Let's rebet. And you know, one of the best things with this type of system is there is no progressions. All right? That's a $14 loser. No big deal. And there's a total loser. So you see how it's taken us back down below the 200 level again. So let's just do a few more spins, and we'll call it quits for this quick video. Back up. That was a $58 winner, and we're back up to 246. So let's do 3 spins. That's a $14 loser, no big deal. We'll do 2 more spins, and we're going to call it quits. There you go, and that's a perfect place to quit. $272 in a matter of about 10 minutes. How do you like that? So with that being said, we're going to cut this video short. Very simple bet selection. Let me put it back up so you can see exactly the Boomarang system. And test it out, see if you like it. And if you haven't heard, we now opened up our membership. We do have a second option for you guys to join. If you want our private systems, you can either join at the lifetime one-time membership of $3.99. If you use the promo code, you're getting in for $3.50. The promo code is MAFIA and the number 50. But now we have a second membership option, which is a monthly reoccurring $49.99, which gives you a starter set of our private systems in our casino vault on the member site. And then everything going forward from there you will be able to get. So the only thing you're missing out on is the 40-50 systems that we've already put up, somewhere in that range on the back end. But you're going to get a sampler systems, and then you get everything moving forward. So it's up to you which fits your budget. And we wanted to make sure that everybody has a chance to get everything we're doing. And that's really the reason for doing this. So have a great day. Have a great weekend. I hope you guys like the Boomarang roulette system. And remember, practice it, study it. Make sure you understand the risk before you ever play live. And then do what you want to do with it. Have a great time. We'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.